The Antichrist already came and you missed it. The world already ended and you didn't even know. Unfortunately, humans are in a deep sleep. Your new masters have convinced you all that you live in a paradise when you are in a post-apocalyptic age. Your perception of reality is so warped. You are unable to see this, and because of that, you cannot see the peril you're truly in. This is all in the book, fams. Let us start with the white horseman. The horseman said to conquer all using the name of Christ. I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its rider held a bow, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror, bent on conquest. Revelation 6:2. Some believe the horseman to be Yeshua, Jesus of Nazareth, the Christ of the world, because later in the same book, Christ comes riding a white horse. Others contend that this horseman is not Christ, but the Antichrist, bent on nothing more than conquest. For the Antichrist does try to mimic the actual Christ figure of the Bible. The Antichrist is not a single person, but a ruling class of the West. The European elitists who subjected their own kin, who would become the Antichrist and wage war upon the innocent. And then the book makes clear that it's not saying that white people are the Antichrist. It's saying that the ruling class, right, the elitists, the oppressors of those Europeans were the Antichrist, or at least had the spirit of the Antichrist, right? It goes further to say, the elite of the West is not a race, breed, or color, but a state of mind. The elite of the West cloak themselves in the image of Christ through garb, ship, and words in order to conquer the world. This lines up with the description of the Antichrist. Who else? Child, I ask. From 1492 until 1942, Europe was less than 8% of the world, but conquered 80% of the world. The Atlantic slave trade spanned from 1526 to 1886. 12.5 million people were stolen from their land to be enslaved for generations. This would result in over 2 million deaths from just transportation. 4 million if you include what happens on the shores. At the same time, waging war against the people of the earth. What name did they falsely come in? Yes, the very first slave ship was named Jesus. It goes even deeper. It talks about the Pope. It talks about the Red Horseman. It talks about how the apocalypse already happened. Make sure you read it. I love you all.